Hello class, my name is Frank, and I'm here to talk to you on how to prevent a car fire. Vehicle fires or car fires are dangerous types of incidences. Many drivers do not know their true risk for these kinds of accidents, and unfortunately, many vehicles are vulnerable to fire threat. Now, I'm going to talk about some of the major steps that experts recommend to prevent a car fire, including preventative maintenance to your own vehicle and other ways that you, the car owner, can limit your risk on the road or at home. Let's begin. Step 1. Drive safely. Now, I know in South Florida this isn't always the best and most thing you can do, but one element for car fires is when they happen as a consequence of a road accident. When you limit your reckless driving, you will help to protect drivers and passengers as well as your vehicle. Now, when I say drive safely, I don't just mean don't get into an accident. Drive safely if you're driving through an area that has been hit by a storm. Look out for fire hazards such as downed power lines. Like many other catastrophes, the risk of car fires can be higher after a storm. Anywhere where damage to infrastructure can raise specific perils. Take care when driving in an area that has high-rise waters or has experienced any to heavy storm damage, and keep away from anything that may or may not ignite your car. Step 2. Keep fire safety devices handy. Keep fire extinguishers, smoke detectors, and other resources in your vehicle in order to help you prevent a car fire. Some of these may be different from items that you keep in your home, so look very carefully at the newest and the best options for auto fire safety. Step 3. Keep the vehicle clutter-free. Paper, trash, and other kinds of debris can cause a car fire to spin out of control. So be sure to keep the interior of your vehicle free of paper and trash. Now, those of you that have little ones, this is definitely not one of those things that is very easy to do, but try your best. Step 4. Do not, under any circumstances, transport flammables. Avoid carrying containers such as gasoline, propane, or anything in your vehicle similar to that. Keep other flammables out of your vehicle in order to lower your risk of a fire on the road. This one is step 5. If and when you're going to install aftermarket parts, please, it's always recommended you do it correctly. Any poor installation of parts can result in a car fire. Make sure that any aftermarket stereo system and other electronics are wired correctly. Some car fires are traced back to bad wiring in the vehicle. Also, have a qualified mechanic access the factory electronics of the vehicle on a regular basis. Don't just go to anybody. Make sure that the store you go to or wherever you bought the aftermarket piece has a licensed professional that can assist you with properly installing your equipment. Step 6. Check the fuel lines and tank. Bad fuel lines can lead to flare-up, and improper conditioning of the gas tank can also raise the risk of fires. Look for cracked fuel lines, bad fuel injectors, or any other part that may allow for a fuel leak. These are usually more common in older vehicles, so go over your classic car thoroughly to help prevent these sorts of disasters. Step 7. Maintain your car's battery. Now, how do I do this, you say? Well, check it regularly, read your gauges, and when you have to do it, dispose of the battery correctly, and make sure that you go to your local auto parts store and have a trained professional take a look at connections, battery, or anything that the battery may have left behind in your car. Step 8, and the last step. Garage your car in a secure location. Make sure that your vehicle is safe when it is off the road to avoid these kinds of fires that happen in cases of vandalism or arson. Hopefully these 8 steps can assure you to prevent a vehicle fire. Thank you.